The Hornets with a lead. And let's take a look at Miami. Bam Adebayo is out there with Royce O'Neal. Then there's Tyler Hero. Then there's Devin Booker. And it's Ware in at center. Now here's Ball. The shot no good. Excellent D there from Hero. Pass to Adebayo. Back to Hero. Booker against Ball. 5 on the clock. Floats one up. Oh, you can't let Booker get that close.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Ball against Hero. Ball with it. Out to Bridges. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. Looking at the 2K leaderboard, here are the teams that have been consistently dominant on the offensive end of the floor over the last month. Miami, number 1.
It's been a long month for anybody who plays these guys. I mean, they've been shooting the lights out, and it's been game after game after game.
Here in this third quarter, just over a minute played. Outside Booker, lets it go from deep. Ooh, Booker doing Booker things.
Yeah, you expect tremendous effort from a scorer like Booker, but it's still impressive to see him delivering.
Here's Miller, and he slams it in one-handed.
Once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there, just takes his 2 points, moves on.
Hey, guys, I know I'm stating the obvious here, but those could be an important 2 points considering how close this game is.
Here's Ware. After the basket by Charlotte. Adebayo in the post. He's against Bridges. Pass to Ball. Miller outside. Back to Ball. Outside. Williams. Stolen by Booker. Here's Ware. From downtown. They get the rebound. Second shot opportunity. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
You can't fall for Adebayo's pump fake, or else he'll go right into the contact.
This is his 3rd trip to the free throw line in this game.
And I think it's clear he's gotten better in that department since last season. I mean, he looks a lot more comfortable at the line now, and he's getting better results.
He hits the 2nd from the line.
And what makes Bam special is his versatility, offensively and defensively. He can do a lot more out there for you than most other guys.
Now here's Miller. He's got 12. Now here's Bay. To the middle. Here's Ball. And Ball throws it down.
And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
And it just forces the defense to pay more attention to him, guys, which we know can open up things for others.
So it's Miami now. After the basket by Charlotte. Just 5 to shoot. Again, the Heat misses.
Analytics already don't favor the mid-range jumper, let alone against exceptional defense.
And they take the lead. Miller's gotten 4 this quarter.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Here's Ware. Taking a look at his numbers, averaging about 11 a game. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
You can't fall for the pump fake if you're the defense, because Hero will go into the contact every time.
These are his first free throws of the game.
Yeah, his accuracy from the stripe was pretty impressive in their previous game.
And it helped them get a narrow win. They needed every one of those points he got from the line. Guys, he's slightly fallen off his pace from a year ago at the line, and those points from the stripe have been a little harder to come by.
Now, you talk about player development. In a few short seasons, Hero became a true offensive weapon, someone who can hurt you in so many ways.
And so Hero nails both of them. And Ball will bring it up here for Charlotte. When this game is done, they'll be off to New Orleans as they take on the Pelicans. And that starts a 4-game road trip for them. And it's Charles Lee calling timeout here. He wants to review the game plan.
And they finished top 5 of the association in blocks per game. Their rapid intensity on this end really shining through and helping to intimidate opponents.
And you got to avoid fouling this team. It's really that simple. They are the top team in the league in terms of free throw percentage because they don't want to waste any chances to cash in from the line. Adebayo grabs the board. Adebayo's got 11 rebounds in the game. Pass to Ware. Oh, Williams with the block. And it's the Hornets on the break. Here's Miller. There's the block. Hero against Ball. Throws it up high. And it's Ware missing.
Looking for the spectacular and coming up empty.
And you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect.
Now here's Miller. 14 points for him. The rebound by Ware. Miami has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Outside Booker. Fires the 3. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. Williams has got rebound number 8 now. Here's Bey. Rebound by the Heat. Adebayo's got a rebound number 12 here already in the game. Outside Booker. Screen by O'Neal. 6 on the shot clock. This one for 3. That one's good. Give the assist to Booker. O'Neal's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Miller outside. Back to Ball. Ball in the paint.
You know, they're really being bullied right now defensively. 8 of the last 10 points have come from inside.
Sometimes you just got to man up and take a tough foul in order to stop these free runs to the rim.
Hero outside. 3-pointer. And the rebound goes to Charlotte.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Ball outside. And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in. Ball's got 26.
You know, the defense has been very slow to adapt. I mean, that's 10 straight points now inside.
Miller against Hero. And the shot's good. Hero's got 4 points now in the quarter.
They're just letting the play develop. Hero is gifted at reading and breaking defenses down.
Bridges right side. Lets the 3 fly. And the 3-pointer goes. Bridges has got 9. These teams just keep trading the lead.
Yeah, you wonder what it's going to take for someone to pull away.
Hero against Miller. Here's Hero. 17 points in the game. Pass to O'Neal. From behind the arc. The rebound by Bridges. Bridges has got 4 rebounds now. And here's Ball. He's guarded by Hero. Ball against Booker. Here's Williams. And it's rejected. And they'll get another chance. Great positioning on the putback. 6 points for him.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
Now Booker. He's got 22. Has to Ware. Outside O'Neal. There's the triple. Sinks the tray. O'Neal's gotten his 2nd bucket of the game.
His three-point shot looks so pure. The defense allowing him to get comfortable out there.
Booker against Miller. All no good. Miami's gone 3 of 7 from deep so far in the third quarter. Booker against Miller. Inside. Here's Ware. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Booker draws so much defensive attention as a scorer, and that really helps in opening up the passing lanes.
Outside, Williams. Ball against Hero. Pass to Bay. There's the three. Adebayo grabs the board. And so Adebayo will bring it up for the Heat. They lead by 1, and stolen by Bay. And here's Miller. 14 points for him. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
In addition to being a talented scorer, Bridges also gets a good amount of board work done, too. He's a terrific all-around player.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for Miami.
Well, I think they've been lethal from beyond the arc this game, no doubt about it. Hard to defend such spot-on shooting.
Yeah, and their team-first approach is another thing you have to like. And they've had great ball movement and are getting a lot of points off assists.
The first free throw is good.
You know, one of the things that endeared Miles Bridges to his college coach was he was a superstar in talent, but played with a blue-collar mindset.
Man, he's checked in for Bay. Allen, he's checked in for Miami.
He really wanted to capture the lead there, but on the bright side, at least the game is tied.
Pass to Ware. Back to Booker. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
An active shooter. Booker is clever at finding ways to attract fouls on the way up.
So far, he's made all of his shots at the foul line, going 4 for 4.
And in their last game, he really distinguished himself at the free throw line.
Matter of fact, a lot of his points came from the stripe. He was feeling it. And, you know, with those numbers, he makes a defender hesitant to get too tight on him. I mean, he doesn't want to get whistled for the foul and put this guy on the line.
Jovic, he's checked in for Miami. Van Vliet comes in for Hero. Hits both from the stripe.
Yet known as one of the game's most talented scorers, Booker is locked in on wanting to compete for championships.
Up top ball, Allen defending. Bridges outside. Here's the teardrop and his fifth basket. Now 5 for 8, looking comfortable out there.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take it.
Now here's Van Vliet. He's scoreless. And he hits it and gets hacked. A 3-point chance here if he can convert.
You know, in that first half, a lot more three-point shooting. Since then, though, they've dialed it back.
And he's made all of his 6 tries at the line in this one. Marcus Smart's checked in for Miami. That free throw good from Booker. And so it's Charlotte with it. And you know, Clark, Fred Van Vliet gives you a number of things. Leadership might be the most important.
It is certainly one of his great attributes, B.A., when you look at Fred Van Vliet. Not very big, not super athletic, but a winner. Tough-minded, and highly skilled. Doesn't make mistakes with the ball. Gets other people's shots, and has proven to be a clutch and consistent quarterback at a really high level.
Number 3, Adu Dion.
A minute 58 left in the third quarter. Smart left side. Shot clock at 6. Here's Adebayo. The rebound by Mann. Charlotte trailing. Pass to Simpson. Bridges outside. Drummond with the screen. Bridges passes to Drummond. And Drummond with the jam.
I'll tell you what, that was a power play by Drummond there. He's made a career out of stress testing the rims.
And so it's Eric Spoelstra with the timeout here. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. looking at the 2K leaderboard, specifically which teams have created a lot of turnovers and cashed in on the other end during the last 10 games. Number 1, the Heat.
Well, over these last few games, they've been putting excellent pressure on the ball handlers and then turning those forced errors into easy points.
Now here's Smart. There's a minute 17 left in the third quarter. Again, the Heat misses. The Hornets with a lead. Pass to Simpson. And they call an illegal screen here.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
A remarkable defensive play. The replay showing once again the tenacity on that end.
Yeah, just some terrific effort there. And you know the whole team will get an energy boost off a block like that one.
Here's Tinsley. There's 48 seconds left to play in the third. Money from 17 feet out. And the Heat lead by 1. And it's amazing. Neither team has been able to hold the lead for any length of time.
Yeah, these guys are leaving it all on the floor tonight.
Now here's Bridges. He's got 14. Lets it fly. The rebound by Allen.
The defensive breakdown gives him a wide open look, but he can't take advantage.
No one covering. And now a 4-point Heat lead.
The ball distribution was there. I mean, outstanding work all the way around.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Heads-up action there. Reading the play and then beating him to the spot. Well done.
14, Saddiq Bey.
9 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Tinsley. Got it off in time. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. Devin Booker. He's feeling it tonight. He's been the driving force for the Heat. 27 on the night. He's had it his way. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
He's always near the top of the list for this honor. I mean, passes like these are his specialty.
Well, you can't run away from the DNA. When he's running the show, he makes sweet highlight reel plays, night in and night out.
3 tense quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the fourth. Saddiq Bey out there with Andre Drummond. Then it's Miller. Then there's Trey Mann. And it's Simpson in at the 1 spot. That's the Hornets 5. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way. That'll put Tyler Hero on the line. That one on Mann.
At the line for the Heat, Tyler Hero. 1 shot.
And here's Charlotte now. Here's Simpson. Pass to Bey. And it's Miami with a rebound. Hero outside. Van Vliet with it. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Drummond's got rebound number 7 tonight. Here's Simpson. Allen defending. Bey passes to Drummond. And Drummond with the jam.
Cutting into this lead. They're well within striking distance.
Boy, time to tighten it up on defense. A stop here would be huge.
Now here's Van Vliet. Outside O'Neal. Hero for 3. And again, no good by Miami.
No luck for him this half after being outstanding from outside the arc in the first half.
Here's Simpson, guarded by Van Vliet. Drummond passes to Miller. Jacks up with 3. Rebound Miami. Hero's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Miami leading by 5. Outside O'Neal. Allen on the wing. Guarded by Miller. Van Vliet outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Knocks down the long J. And the Heat lead by 8.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Here's Simpson. Here's Drummond from the low block. And that's off the glass and in. Drummond's got 4 points now in the quarter.
You know, this is where you want to get Drummond the ball. The closer he is, the more effective he becomes.
Out to the right wing. Here's Jovic. Drummond defending. Van Vliet outside. Hero outside. Van Vliet on the wing from about 19. Drummond grabs the miss. Drummond's got rebound number 8 here already in the game.
I've been in this position. Your team is up. Want to drive in the dagger. He may be a little overeager.
I tell you what, it's reminded me of one of my college coaches who used to say, that ain't going to get it done. That's 5 straight baskets in the paint now.
And so it's Eric Spoelstra with the timeout here. He wants to make sure everyone is aligned, given the situation right now.
All right, this is coming out of the way. For your Breakers Nursery.
Keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Eric Spoelstra's huddle. In the huddle, he reminded them, quote, this would be a huge statement if we can finish this off, but we have to stay focused until that final buzzer. It would be a big upset if they can hold on, guys.
And Allie, thank you for that. And so it's Van Vliet with it. He brings it up for the Miami Heat. It's a 3-point game. Pass to Jovic. And there's a pick. Back to Van Vliet from the arc. That shot, no good. Good D by Bay. For Charlotte, they've gone 3 of 5 since this fourth quarter started. And it's Charlotte with another.
Right there, Bay just taking what the defense allows. Good shot.
To Ware. To 3, Allen. Pure from 3-point range.
As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration growing among these defenders.
Yeah, and they either have been unwilling or unable to take that shot away.
To the paint. Bay passes to Drummond. Here's Simpson, guarded by Van Vliet. Here's Simpson. Takes a 3. Knocks it down from distance.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at it.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Here's Tinsley. Allen outside. Here's Tinsley. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. It's on Brandon Miller.
At the line for the Heat, Kirk Tinsley. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. The Hornets making a switch here. Both good from the line that time. Hornets trail by 3. Bridges outside. Pass to Mann. Over Van Vliet. Mann misses. Miami's gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter here in the fourth quarter. Van Vliet with it. And it's Mann picking him up. Van Vliet with it. 6 to shoot. And how about the Fred VanVleet story? From undrafted to all-star and NBA champion.
It's one of the remarkable journeys in the history of the league. There are a number of guys that have gone undrafted and ended up being all-stars and champions, but you think about it, one of the things they have in common in my mind, B.A., is a real understanding of who they are and what it's going to take to be successful. And then the willingness to put in the work and not be distracted by naysayers or the glamour of being a pro. They've got a real anchoring as to who they are and what their business is about, and then they maximize their ability. That's Fred VanVleet in a nutshell. Never good to lose a player to fouls, but fortunately, he's not the only talent they have. They've got other guys that can fill his spot.
Using his post moves to get the 2 points. VanVleet's got 5 points in the quarter.
This has been the story of the game, a battle fought on offense.
Any lull in the action so far has been short-lived because there have been nothing but buckets in this one.
Martin, three-pointer, no good. Miami leading by 5. Now here's VanVleet. Has to Ware. And we're going to have a jump ball.
Jump ball call.
Bridges outside. And here's Ball. LaMelo driving. And they pick up 2. Ball's got 28 points for the game.
Among the best ball handlers in the league for sure. LaMelo right to the rack.
Now VanVleet. Has to Ware. Here's Tinsley. Ball with the rebound. And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for the Hornets. Up top, Bridges. Martin with the ball. Allen defending. And here's Bridges. Shot clock at 6. Williams misses. Heat leading by 3. Here's Tinsley. Puts it up. And it's good. Off the back rim it ends. VanVleet's got 7 points for the quarter.
Because he's got such good touch down there, VanVleet never afraid to mix it up inside.
Ball outside. Pass to Simpson. Yes, sir. And it's Ball with the assist that time. Ball's got 6 assists now in the game. VanVleet scanning the floor. Here's Jovic. Three-pointer. And the rebound goes to Charlotte. Williams has got the glass covered here tonight. That's 11 boards for him. And it's good for 2. Bridges has got 10 points in just the second half.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
And Eric Spoelstra decides to call timeout, looking to get everyone dialed in and engaged.
Fans, get on your feet and make some noise for T-shirt time!
Different look for Miami. Bam Adebayo's checked in for Jovic. Booker comes in for Allen. And it's Hero in for VanVleet. For Miami, they've gone 5 of 11 so far in the fourth. Pass to Ware. Here's Tinsley. For 3. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Williams has got rebound number 12 here already in the game.
Well, I don't think he's performing up to his own expectations, but they still find themselves out in front.
Booker with it. And Bridges picks him up defensively. And that's good. Devin Booker for 3. Booker's got 30 points.
That's his 3rd triple of the night, his 2nd since halftime.
Bay left side. And he comes up with a bucket.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Now here's Hero. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Yeah, in these moments, Hero knows he has to step up, so he works hard to find the bucket.
Bridges outside. Bay outside. Let's go with a 3. The rebound by Ware. Ware's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Booker against Miller. Here's Tinsley. And stolen by Bay. Pass to Williams. Now Ball. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
3rd personal
Hanging
foul.
tough. Ball does not let the foul stop him completely.
And the first one at the line is good. And so Ball nails both of them.
Just so reliable at the line. There was never a doubt that those were money.
Here's Tinsley. He's covered by Bay.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
On the take. And there's the rejection.
Boy, a really good shot blocker for a wing. Bridges elevates quickly and has an excellent sense of timing.
To tie it up. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
2nd personal foul. 3rd team foul. At the line for 1.
And that one falls. That puts him up 1 point in the game now.
Exactly what this team needed. Completing the and 1.
Booker against Ball. Booker with it. Oh, the slam! Get up, Devin!
Huge, man. I mean, the defense knows what Booker's capable of, but cannot get a stop.
Down low. And Williams punches it home. This is the very definition of a back-and-forth contest.
Yes, neither side taking its foot off the gas. I'm expecting a spectacular finish.
Here's Tinsley. Blocked!
And he just continued to work for the block. Miller not letting up an ounce of effort.
And slammed it home! And a foul! A chance at another point at the line. It's on Tyler Hero.
No need to worry, folks. Miller saying, I got this.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Charlotte.
You know, all game long, they've imposed their will on the interior, scoring a lot of points in the painted area.
Yeah, another thing, this offense came in aggressive, driving into the lane, forcing the defense to try to adjust. So far, the defense hasn't had enough of an answer.
Here's Ball. The Heat making their last shot. He connects!
Talk about stepping up in a big way.
Well, that was want to. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
Here's Booker. And the rebound goes to Charlotte. Now here's Ball. Jacks up a 3. Nails it from beyond the arc. And now a 7-point Hornet lead.
And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big.
I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit.
And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
And they're so close to putting this game away.
Yeah, B.A., you don't have to do anything crazy. Just run the clock. Don't turn it over.
Hey, good.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
this one. A competitive game. You have to feel like this crowd gave him a little extra edge.
Yeah, they really fed off the energy. You saw their activity level go up. Just a tremendous performance.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Allie LaForce, Clark Kellogg, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson saying thank you for watching the NBA, brought to you by 2K Sports. And let's reveal our player of the game, LaMelo Ball.